Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I've just really been interested in doing a video on luminous, healthy, fresh, glowy skin. I think that's just like one of my favorite things to focus on as far as like skincare and makeup, products that really help you, products and techniques that really help you get and achieve that look. So I've been working on that for a long time, really just trying to get as glowy and dewy as possible, and I still like to be, you know, decent coverage. Like I like pretty full coverage, but this is like kind of a medium to full coverage look. But yeah, I just wanted to create this for you guys because I was just really, my heart was set on it. I don't know, it's my go-to face routine that I'm doing, and it's very glowy and dewy and lifelike. I love it. If you guys are interested in seeing how I achieve this look on my skin, the dewiness, the glow, the radiance, then just keep watching. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos from me, please let me know what y'all want to see down below. I always like to hear what you guys are wanting to see and what y'all are curious about. And also please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos, and follow me on Snapchat and Instagram. I'm definitely trying to do more Instagram. I've been a little absent on there lately. I've been going through a lot of stuff. I've been kind of sick, so I'm trying to get over that. And get some more content out to you guys. I love you guys so much. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you want to see how I get this glow, then just keep watching. As you guys can see, I have nothing on my face. I just washed my face. It's always good whenever you're doing, like, really wanting luminous, fresh, dewy skin. It's always good to exfoliate, and I did shave my face probably about a week ago, so it'd be ideal if I did it like maybe a day or two after. But it's okay. We're just gonna just go along with it. My skin really needs moisture. Moisture is very, very important for dewy, luminous skin. So I'm gonna start off today by using this Drunk Elephant Virgin Marula Luxury Face Oil. I absolutely love this stuff. I've been trying out some different face oils recently. I usually just do a little bit on my cheeks and then my forehead. And I'm gonna be using my Sonic Eraser Pro today for blending that in. It really just melts the product into the skin. My skin has been breaking out pretty bad recently. I've been going through a lot of stress, so my skin is reacting to that. A lot of times I'll just kind of go over, make sure everything blended in. Next thing I'm going to do is take this SkinCeuticals HA Intensifier. It's a multifunction serum to help amplify skin's hyaluronic acid levels. And I know that we're seeing hyaluronic acid in a lot of products recently, a lot of skincare products particularly, and in some makeup. But it's a corrector, and I've been using this for the past, like, I think at least month, and I've really been enjoying this. It really is meant to plump up your skin and firm up your skin as well. It's a great anti-aging skincare product. It's just a serum. So what I do is I drop it on my skin, and then I just blend this in. I like the little dropper because I feel like you don't have to dig your fingers in there. Make sure you're taking clean hands. It has like a gel sort of a consistency, but I've really been enjoying this. And then I'm going to go in with my primer once that dries a little bit. My favorite primer, especially for luminosity, is going to be the Becca First Light Priming Filter. It's their purple primer. I really love this stuff. It's definitely my favorite, my go-to, and it just definitely gives me that luminosity. I'm gonna take that on my hands. It's really good to, you know, get a good base for your luminous skin. It's always good to let your primer kind of sink in a little bit. So once that kind of dries, as you can see, like, my skin looks pretty luminous right now, which is good, which is what we want. While this dries, I'm actually gonna go do my eyes really quick and my eyebrows, and then I'll come back and finish off the skin and show you guys like my makeup that I use to give me flawless, luminous, dewy skin. So I just did my eyes. As you can see, I used the Soft Glam palette mixed with a little bit of the Jaclyn Hill palette. And yeah, and I'm wearing the Kiss Lashes and Peony in case you were wondering. And then I just want to show you guys my face, how luminous my skin looks from the products that I used, and it's gotten some time to sink into my skin, so I'm happy with the way that it looks. Okay, so anyways, we are gonna move on to some foundation. My favorite foundation that I love to use for pretty much everything, but I love having luminous skin like all the time. So I love the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I've talked about this several times. I'm sure you guys have heard of it. But yeah, I'm going to use this because this gives me the most luminous effect. I really do like the Fiona Styles Luminous Foundation as well, but I believe that they've stopped carrying it in Ulta, so I think they're reformulating or repackaging or something. So anyways, what I do is I just take a couple of pumps on my hand, the back of my hand, and then I use a damp beauty blender. This is the first time I'm using this one, thanks to my sister Anna for getting me this. It's the Ecotools, which I love their sponges. It's the Total Perfecting Blender, best with liquid and cream foundations for an airbrushed base. So I'm hoping this is gonna be good. So I just dab a little bit of that on and then apply it to my skin. One thing that I don't love about this foundation, number one, it's pretty expensive, so I don't love that. I feel like I run out of product pretty quickly. Like, I have to take quite a bit of product to get a full coverage effect, you know? So this is not the type of product where it's like a little bit goes a long way, like it's the opposite. So I have to take kind of several pumps to get a desired effect. Like I just took like, I think it was like 2 pumps and all I got was really like a little bit. 2 more pumps. And I know that my beauty blender picks up quite a bit of product and I should probably apply with a foundation brush and then blend, but ain't nobody got time for that today. I find that I have more luminous, lifelike skin when I don't have as much full coverage on. Like you can kind of see my real skin, even though I do want some coverage to cover redness and blemishes, but so I have my foundation on. I have about like 2 layers, but it's kind of, it's not like a full coverage foundation, so it still looks pretty lifelike. You can kind of see the way my skin looks. It's very like luminous. And then I'm going to take my favorite luminous concealer, and this is going to be YSL All Hours Concealer. I love this product. If you want to take a look, I'll show you guys me applying it. It's very luminous. I love it. It really covers up my dark circles. I'm trying not to add way too much product to my face today because I feel like I like to go kind of light with the products when I really want that luminosity to show through. I'm just blending in. Make sure to get those inner corners so I don't look dead. I really like the sponge. It feels kind of softer than their normal green one. I've had a lot of questions and I've always struggled with this, like, you know, people asking, how do you do your concealer without getting creasiness or without it breaking up on the bottom? And I find that the only way that this, you know, this is the only answer to me, and that is baking my under eyes. I try to use the least amount of powder to bake whenever I want my skin to be more luminous and less cake-like looking. I'm going to be using the Patrick Starrr setting powder. I really like this one a lot. And I just take just the smallest amount in the lid, and I'm just going to take like the tip on the beauty blender, make sure it's all blended, and then just taking a little bit on that sponge, just a little bit, and then I'm going to bake my under eyes. The less powder the better, so that you're not getting your skin to look cakey. I'm not going to powder anywhere else on my face. I'm just going to do my under eyes since I'm going for the luminous dewy look today. And then I'm just going to take that off very lightly, because if you pressed on too hard, you're going to take off your concealer too. So it's good. Our skin looks very lifelike. Next thing I'm going to do is get my bronzer, which today I'm using this Guerlain TerraCotta bronzer, and I really like this one because it's a like hydrating bronzer. It says moisturizing and long lasting. So for the longest time I didn't really realize, but I loved it, so it doesn't really surprise me since I have like more dry skin. But it's kind of dark. I'm not super tan right now, so I have it in shade 05. So I'm just going to go very lightly since I don't have any powder on my face, and this might not blend amazing at first. That's why we blend. I'm not really focusing a lot on contour today. I'm more so just focusing on the luminosity. So I'm just kind of touching a little bit of bronzer to the skin. Make sure to tap off your brush. You can see the difference. I normally would kind of, well actually I don't normally like set my face with powder. I've just really kind of been trying to do the least amount with powder at all because I like the way my skin looks without powder. And you know, if I'm going out, then I might add a little bit of powder if I want something really, really full coverage that's gonna last a lot longer. Just taking that bronzer down on my neck. And I know this isn't really part of being dewy and whatnot, but this is just, you know, what I'm doing. And then I'm going on the other side, very lightly. The bronzer helmet. My hair is being very crazy today. Okay, so this is all I'm gonna do for bronzer. Next I'm going to spray, because I always spray before I do my highlighter, and I'm gonna be using my favorite Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. I know this one's a little pricey. I don't use this every day, but I figured it was the perfect name for my dewy, you know, luminous tutorial. I need to figure out a way to like cover my hair when I'm doing this because I hate it when the spray gets in my hair because it makes it kind of greasy on the top. So I'm trying to like spray more down like this. After that kind of sets in a little bit, I'm going to take my highlighter. First of all, look how dewy that made my skin. Just that spray. That just gives me this dewy, luminous glow. I have been really obsessed with the Amrezy Anastasia highlighter. I have a video talking about this. It's really, really pretty. I just love the color because like have more like yellow olive undertones in my skin, so gold and champagne is like more flattering on me. But I love how it's not too orangey gold or like too yellow gold. It's kind of champagne gold, and it's a really beautiful shade that's very flattering on like every skin tone. So I'm going to take this on my Anastasia brush. I love that for, I love this for highlighter. It's really good. Tap it off a little bit, and I'm going to just lightly add it to my cheekbones, the high points. And it gives you that wet highlight effect, which I love. Normally, like for this tutorial, I probably do like a liquid highlighter, but this kind of gives me that liquid highlight look. It's not powdery looking or anything. I'm just dabbing a little bit up here. I don't want it to be too crazy. Down my nose. And then I like to take it on the lip and on the chin. Just a little bit, focusing mainly on the cheekbones, but just adding a little bit to the highest points of the face and stuff. Okay, and I really like highlighting this area. I don't know what I'd call that, between the brows, whatever. Okay, and lastly, for my skin, I'm going to do blush. And this blush is my absolute favorite for creating that dewy, luminous, like sun-kissed effect. So this is not my absolute favorite color in this like line. I would pick more of like an orangey color, but they're like sold out and I haven't been able to get it. It's the Sephora Perfection Mist Airbrush Blush. So I love this stuff. I've talked about it so many times, but I'm going to be using this today. And this is the shade Rose Without Thorns. And this is still beautiful, but for my skin tone, I typically like more of like an orange sort of a color, so. And all you do is just, like what I typically do is I get the spray. Sprays can be a little tricky sometimes, but what I do is I put it on the apple right here, but then I kind of extend and lightly do that. It's hard, but I do it right here, extend, lightly spray, and bring it in a little bit. And you see how easy that was? Like that was pretty easy. I probably added just a little too much right there. So when that happens, I take my beauty blender and I just blend it in a tiny bit if I need to. But yeah, I love that stuff. It's really, really beautiful. And as you can see, my skin looks very luminous and very beautiful. I'm not trying to brag, but it does look pretty fucking good. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my face, which is just my lips and my lower lashes, and I'm gonna contour my nose a little bit, and I will be right back to show you the final product. Okay, so this is the finished look. I just did my lips, a little bit of nose contour, and my lower lashes, so I'm really happy with the way that this turned out. This is kind of like my go-to luminous dewy skin routine, so I really, really love it. It's very luminous, very fresh, very lifelike, and I just am obsessed. This is my favorite way to do the skin for like every day, and I love it. It's very, very fresh and very, very like pretty, so I love it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you guys liked it as well and learned something new. Subscribe if you guys want to see more videos. Let me know what you want to see next down below. And please let me know your favorite techniques and or products for dewy luminous skin that you love to use yourself, like your holy grails. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Y'all have a great day. Bye.